Carson when I need him. This is totally a Carson job.
Get it, boys.
Journey to the center of the earth. We are looking for hoses. We start like an aggregate business under here. Avalanche, landslide. I still gotta move all this away so I can work on it. This is fine, everything's good.
From the beginning.
This video is sponsored by Fortis HD. Fortis HD is your one-stop shop for new aftermarket OEM parts and tools shipped directly to your door. By buying from them, you're directly supporting Tecmo HD. So thank you for your support so far.
Welcome to another day in the life. We're gonna work 28 hours this time for you. So we got a bit of a travel time here in the morning. We're gonna be driving like 5 or 6 hours, got a ferry trip, and then we're gonna go and do a cone seal in the field. Hopefully it's just that. Jobs can change and we just adapt or die. It's 6:15 right now. Our ferry leaves at 7:30, started at 5. We'll see you guys on the ferry. Drop that. Look at, they're putting flak jackets on. Do you think those little tiny life jackets are gonna do anything for those guys? Those guys well exceed the weight capacity. Hey, give me my kid's life jacket back. Look at that, Skookum Chuck Narrows. Wasn't that nice, eh? 10 o'clock, it is 10 o'clock now. Halfway through our day, let's turn around and go home now. Because heaven forbid I work over 8 hours. The joys of finding your job site when there's no marked roads. Yeah, sometimes you'll be on these kinds of roads for like so long. I love that smell though. Yeah, I smell all the freshly cut wood. And it smells different like where you go, right? Because sometimes it smells like puke. Like I think it's pine or something that kind of has like a real nasty, like pungent smell when it's all cut up like that.
My name's Miles Tingley. I'm from Vincent Contracting here on the Sunshine Coast. We're out here building road for BC Timber Sales. We got 4 excavators on site, 3 rock trucks. We're doing a bunch of drilling and blasting, going through cliffs of rock.
You should be able to just flop it off the sprocket.
We had a final drive issue on this machine and I called up Cam and I knew he was an ex-link belt mechanic, so figured he was the right guy to call.
Yeah, that works perfect. Well, it just saves us from splitting it, right?
Obviously with Tecmo, he's got lots of options with you guys. So hopefully with Cam fixing us up with this machine, that'll get us going for 4 excavators on the go. So we should be able to get the last of this banged off in the next month for sure.
Yeah, she's moving. I hate to say it, man. There's some play in that bearing. Oh yeah, look at that. Now you can actually really see it. Change of plans. Plans change so quick, man.
That's all right.
Oh, as long as you're good with it,
I'm good with it.
save time around. I'll rip it off. We'll do bearings on it too.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're at the machine now. Plans have changed already. We found some slop in the bearing. So we're gonna just rip it out, bring it back to our shop and do a full rebuild on it. I'm gonna have to get the air hammer out for that.
Miller?
No, not quite. I don't want to shear them off. Yeah. There we go. There's something. One part of it's turning. You know what we might do is cut the hoses. I don't really want to. Let's try this again here. Look at that. I made a threat and it got scared. That's usually what happens. Air hammer, one size fits all. I'm pretty sure if I use the Mueller one, I'll like blow the fittings right off. Take all those off, cap them, rip the final out. Then after we'll go underneath there and rip the hoses right out. Because this is just packed with mud, I'm assuming. This is Kai strain, so you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna go pop the breather on the tank. Butt plug supreme. That's what BPS stands for. Has to move eventually, right? Enough brute force and ignorance. Remember, like I said, it should go easy. This should come apart easy. You shouldn't have to like
sledgehammer this or bar it or like go crazy to get this apart. This should go easy, and if it's not, stop.
Yeah!
Yeah.
That's your case drain, so that's why that one's leaking so much, is because it goes back to the tank. Sometimes you can put like your air vac on the tank to hold a vacuum, or like even a shop vac works fine too, but don't got time for that right now. Lines are off, capped, ready to rip and tear underwear. Oh yeah. This gun eats a lot of air, man. But it's good, she hits hard. I might try putting that big chooch on here. I got bolts in there, I'll hammer on the bolts. Yeah. And we'll sacrifice a couple bolts if we have to. I can put the big air directly on this bad. Okay, here we go. Give her a shot. I mean, I can fix threads. I can fix threads pretty easy. But if I can't get the thing off, then we can't fix the threads in the first place, right? So just a little test here.
Whales.
Oh man. There's no pusher bolt holes on this one either, which kind of sucks. Okay, let's grab that machine then. Yeah. Let's just go to that next. Okay. Yeah, give her. Yep. We'll get this bolt switched out. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, we're so good, man. Huh? Oh, yeah, dude. Is it noon? Well, I don't know why you just didn't go straight to that in the first off. You know that's what they're gonna say.
Yeah.
All right, full. All right. Definitely used to live in a sand pit. Try to lighten this pan up a little bit before I just drop it. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, journey to the center of the earth. We are looking for hoses. We start like an aggregate business under here. I'm gonna just do one side at a time. I don't want to touch this other side yet. Oh, look at it. I think we're good. Just trying to break it up here. There we go. Avalanche, landslide. Why don't you use a air hammer under there? Why don't you use a spade or a truck shovel? Because I picked a bar and I'm gonna stick with it. I ain't no quitter. Oh, don't put your head under there yet. Oh, look at your hose is leaking a little bit there anyways. Oh, but that's the other side. So I gotta do 4 travel lines now? Oh. Yeah, man. I still gotta move all this away so I can work on it. Damn it, where's Carson when I need him? This is totally a Carson job. This side's not as bad. The lines aren't as rusty at least. But I don't need to take this pan off. I'll just leave it. I'll just clean the dirt off. Just only because I don't want to with these jank bolts right now. They're all rounded off, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. That's right, I said that. I'm gonna leave it. Rock slide. Ooh, that actually, I'm laying on the pan, so when it landed on the pan, like pushed me up. And like just slowly disappearing behind this pile. This is half. There's still more over here. This is fine, everything's good. One plus side is that it helps paddle these rocks. You can like sit inside here. Oh, yeah. That shouldn't be too bad. They're only like cemented into like a couple inches of mud, it looks like. Oh. You know what I do need? This is why I like bringing camera guys along. You can grab for me when I forget. I need that little pan again. Aye. Oh, I'm covered in it. Now let's see if I can make this seal. I don't know, man. When in doubt, just shmoo it out. It's just like pushing it out. Oh my gosh, it's disgusting. I'm gonna zip tie the top one with a black zip tie. Oh yeah. Put that one on the fitting. There you go. See ya, suckers. I'll put a wrench on there and we'll spin them and see if that helps kind of loosen them up. Maybe that'll work. Now that's a stretchy hose. Well, that one hose is slipped through, but I think they're all zip tied in the middle there and I can't even see it because I can't reach my arm. So maybe if I do all 4 of them at once, they'll come out together. I don't know if I can get enough gription on these, so. There we go. Oh, this one's coming right out. The lines are out.
Never stop what's building up inside of me.
They're like crack. That's my lunch for the day. Pistachio, it literally is. That's the only time I've eaten. We got the final drive, so hey, remember that time we talked about sometimes plans change? So luckily we're not staying the night. The flip side is we're gonna bring the final back to the shop instead now. Talked to the customer about it and he just said just rip it out and rebuild it right, do it right, instead of trying to Mickey Mouse something. Started at 5 and we get home at, let's say 9. 5 to 9, man, 4 hours. Yeah, so I did a short day today for you guys, 16 hours. Oh, get a life. Well, look at that. I always get the dirty ones. Good morning. We got our final drive. We're gonna start ripping it down and doing a rebuild on it. And that's how you change the sprocket. You see, guys? We ended up pulling the whole final drive just to change the sprocket. I don't do this in the field. I'm not that kind of guy. Ooh, yummy. The first time I've seen the fluid that's coming out. Yeah. It's like chocolate fondue. Dip some strawberries in there. Dip my nuts in there. Give that a sniff. Still not the worst one. Oh, I've smelled a lot worse. We'll leave that one in just for safety. We are safe people. Let's give that a whack. Whack, as our American brothers say. Oh, my favorite chisels. Starting to move. Woo! I guess that bolt wasn't as safe as we thought. That's why I watch our fingers and toes. That oil's nasty. What's this piece called? Do you remember? That's my son's gear. Get another one. Watch your fingers. A lot of weight there. Oh boy! All the little scallops. Something's not right here. Look at the size of those balls. Eagle balls for you. What? These are the snap rings that retain it here that I'm punching. There's no nut on this one. Kind of a idiotic system, but I prefer to nut and bolt. But that's just me, I guess. See that? Everything just popped up a little. Little less gravity in her now, so keep your eye on my balls. Yes, that's pretty much how it works, man. I don't know if we can get that out without punching the race out, maybe. Oh, it's fine, just put a little more preload on it. Or cut it, we'll just cut it, maybe. Look, I'm David Bowie. You can see why these bearings are so expensive, because their balls are so huge. Now let's just hope that the dual cone slot is okay. Collecting balls now. It's a day in my life. I always said our job is a lot like hookers, right? Getting paid to handle bull and balls, I guess. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Oh, there's the seal. There's the seal. Insert seal joke here. I won't do it. Okay, I'll give you a rundown on this. So this one's retained with a big split ring here, and then this goes right here. Hence the little teethy marks, right? When our bearings are all set up in here and we put our housing on, we set our preload. Once our preload's set, you press down on the housing and you slip these in, and these will go here and slide in, and the bearing race would sit right underneath it, this race here, right? So instead of a large nut like on some of the other ones we've done, they'll have a large nut usually that like cinches down, or they'll have a big cap that gets put on and bolted in, and then the cap has like 8 bolts or 12 bolts sometimes, something like that. That is what retains it. This one, you press the housing, and once this bearing race goes down far enough that you can get that snap ring in, you shove the snap ring in each side, you know, to kind of retain that bearing, right? Like this, one on one side, you know, one on one side, one on the other. That would sit here. That's what actually keeps this housing set. What keeps those snap rings from falling out. Once that's in, you slap this guy on, and that keeps those snap rings from walking out. And what keeps this from just falling up and weeble wobbling everywhere is this planet carrier sits on this gear, pretty much just holds it down. The planet carrier sits on top of here and holds these snap rings and this other outer retainer ring from flopping around. Kind of a different system. It works, I guess. It works till it doesn't. I don't know if one's better than the other because they all seem to fail eventually. All I know is this would be a pain in the ass to do on the machine in the field. We got to get parts ordered anyways, so we brought it back to the mainland and we can order parts and grab stuff as we need and do a proper rebuild. So that's pretty much it for today. We're just tearing down and assessing how much damage there is.
Welcome back, you guys. Today is a special day. You know what day it is? It's the day the equipment dealers loathe. It's my birthday. So yeah, we're gonna do this final rebuild. Start getting the races off, and we got the new bearings and finish this rebuild hopefully today. Hopefully today, we'll see.
Start heating these up and cutting them out, all of them. Look at that. Big brain shooting flame into a wood container soaked in oil. That's a big brain moment right there. Cut the other two, will be good to go. You can weld them too. That's another trick if you guys ever have to pull races out like this. I got my torch set up and I want to just nip them out. It's quicker for me. But the other thing you can do is take your welder, if you don't have a torch set up or you just got a welder handy, and burn a bead around it, or in a good, 3/4 or half the race sometimes is all you need. The heat will cause it to shrink once it cools. It'll actually shrink up a bit more than normal. A lot of times they just fall right out. Torch is a little dangerous too because you can nip the housing. Let's see if we can do this bottom one. Well, it's going to take the travel motor right out of it, I think. I'll give her a little nip there at the race and crusty motor off of here maybe. No, I'm going to change the fittings all out. Got the seals for like the stage here, but yeah, you can see this thing's like, we peeled it off the fucking Titanic, man. Gotta be very careful with this one because there's shims under here. So the goal is to try to clean these shims up as it is and hopefully get our preload. Worst case, we might have to get something machined. Try to save these shims and reuse them if we can for now. Eating sparks, man. Woo. Not that old.
Shim looks fine. I don't know if it's gonna be the right thickness, but it'll be something we can start with.
It's my birthday, so I'm trying to keep my hands clean for dinner tonight. Because real mechanics always have filthy hands and are dirty nonstop, even when they go to bed. My bed sheets are black. There we go. Look at that. Just fell right off. Easy. Save that for never. Oh, that's Gucci, baby.
Yeah, it's a good day. Wow, look at that. Look at that. There's one. First try, baby. There you go. That's how you do it. That's the wrench you use for these. Cool. Got all our fittings. That's all we need. And we'll go match these up, get some caps and plugs, and then go home and have my birthday cake. Happy birthday. Let's see if this actually works. I guarantee you this will work, he said. Put a bonded O-ring on here instead, but I'm like, well, how does the bonded O-ring seat inside here? So did you just f me over, buddy guy? Because I don't see how that's gonna work. I've been doing this for a long time, they say. Thanks for the gift of inconvenience and tomfoolery. Just use a proper O-ring. I don't want these bonded seals. Bonded seals? Is that the kind of you're into? No wonder you're banned from the aquarium. I don't know if that's gonna work. Guy, you dicked her. You gone done a dicked now, boy. We'll try it. We'll try the bonded seal version. So it was BSP port to BSP, whatchamacallit. I don't know, man. I just don't trust people that easily. Wham! Try to. Friggin' seals, man. I believe you owe that seal an apology. I just don't see how this is gonna work. I was like, well, there's a relief cut in the threads here for an O-ring to sit in. Yup, oh yeah, oh, yep, nope, yep. Do I argue with them? Or do I just go somewhere else? That's what I chose, it was go somewhere else. Fuck it, I don't want to sit here and argue with the parts donkey. Guy's been doing it wrong for 10 years, I'll just it, don't have time. Actually, let's do the same thing with this one. Because these are all BSP thread, so the plugs will actually thread right into the port, just to keep the schmeg out of there. That's messy as dude. See ya, suckers. See ya never. Let's just chisel away some of this fossilized mishmash. You can tell the age by all the rings in the dirt. Battery's dead. Electric tools, man. No, I thought I wasn't gonna get messy today. You're not supposed to clean yourself off with compressed air. Good thing I didn't do that. Too much power! Oh yeah, daddy. I'm gonna just clean out the rest of this here, all that little bit of build up. Amazing! Look at that, that's clean now. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's also make sure our bearings are correct this time. Those are big bearings. Looks about right. We'll see when we actually get it up there. Damn, those are some big balls, man. Nice. I think that's gonna be it. I'm just gonna heat her up and drive her on. Here it goes. Oh, look at that. So clean. Now you can see the other dual cone lip. Oh, I always find the ones on the rotating assembly, the rotating housing, are usually worse than the stationary side. It's a little worse, but I think it's salvageable. This is the corresponding groove where the other dual cone seal will sit. Here's the same little lip here. You can see how it's a little bit more worn on this one. You can see the pitting goes a little deeper on this side too. Not great, but I've definitely resealed worse. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. That's not bad. What? Kicking ass, sea bass. What do you think, man? Looks pretty good. Try driving that in with a brass strip to see how easy it goes, but we may end up shrinking them with some dry ice or something. We'll try it. We'll give her a shot in the mouth. Yeah, let's just pop her out real quick here. It won't take long. What this? I don't know, man. What is it? My birthday present from Mueller? ho, ho, ho. Now it's working. Yeah! Mula! Get some. That's a assault hammer, man. That's dope. Daddy likey. The thing is, you really got to push into it. Otherwise, you got to hold on, man. Where's my impact? The Milwaukee one. Smack that bearing in there. Should be able to just drive them on in. And if not, then we might heat the housing up. I think they'll go in, yeah, pretty easy. It's just a brass punch and a couple of taps. So there, and bang. You can tell because of the nice bounce on my hammer and the sound. Let's get our other bearing in, then drop this on the housing. If everything goes according to plan, I'll be able to slide that big housing on here, maybe drive it on, whatever. Well, that's no good. Who the packs dual cone seals like that? That is and I'll show you guys exactly why that's a issue. Now I gotta touch it. Because these are such a sensitive fit, and they've been banging around inside there like that since they were probably manufactured. Because this was a sealed box just now, and I just opened it. Right here, see this? Right where my pick is, I'm not gonna touch it because they'll accuse me of something. Right here, you see that? Little burrs. This dual cone's You can't get seals that are good all the time. Sometimes they just come and you just gotta deal with it. All right, you can see it. I can feel it. If you can hear it on like you hear I'm not touching the face, I'm touching the edge before you freak out. That's nice. You hear that? That's I know it doesn't look like much on camera maybe, and maybe you think I'm overreacting, but that little nick there, it might reseal. These might be okay when we throw them back in, but this is a paying customer who's paying for new parts that are supposed to be good the first time around. This machine's way out in the bush. This is almost a 6-hour drive for me. So why would I put a $2,000 set of seals in this that's questionable? It doesn't make sense. So I am gonna take these back. I am gonna tell them that these came out like this. They were packed incorrectly. I'm not happy about it because this is wasting my time now. I got to tell my customer that we're at least a few days behind because we got to get a whole new set. So I'll show you the correct way to pack the dual cones. The correct way these should arrive is face to face, right? Because these faces, like we talked about, are lapped together. If this one's not going to seal because they're a matched set. You don't do one side or the other, you do both these rings. That's really but whatever, it is what it is. We'll fix it, get some new ones. Anyways, let's get the out of here. Okay, we'll be back once we got some not dual cones. See you soon, because we'll just transition it. See if I have the patience to deal with this tonight. If you look in the manual, it'll say like, press seal down evenly, placing fingers on face or something like that, and press evenly, like it'll just magically pop in. Doesn't tell you that this torque ring takes like all the force in the kingdom to place. Oh, this one's being a real bugger. No, it should be fine. I just have to work it slower. I'm just getting impatient and trying to take too much at a time. I want to get it down as low and as even as possible. That one's done. Let's do this one. All right. Now we got to flip it. Okay, got to get that pressed down now. Okay, she's retained. I can't say the same about my sanity right now. Now it's getting in my balls. Don't show me sucking these balls. Heavy bird. I just put this under here just so it doesn't quite suck down all the way, because then it'll be really hard to spin it. That works just fine. Gotta be careful now. This, just the dual cones like right here. Okay, be very careful. Okay. There we go. The hardest part is done now. Okay, planetary time. Intergalactic planetary. There you go. Coupler. This mother bitch. Sun gear in the middle. All right, get this engaged. There we go. Now we can get our sun gear. Yeah, watch your fingers, you know? There, that's pretty much it. We'll cover it up and leave it overnight. Good night. Okay, let's pack our shit up and go home, because it's 9:52. Ding, 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 ding. We made it. We actually made the 7:30, surprisingly. We're like almost the last one on the boat, so. Back on track. I thought we were gonna be delayed by like 5 hours, so. It's a Christmas miracle. And now we're gonna debark. No, that's trees. Disembark. Make our way up the Sunshine Coast. Hopefully it lives up to its name today. We'll see you up there. See ya. We're back now. Throwing her in, throwing a bone in her. There we go. Okay, that started. Yeah, hey, look at that. Milwaukee reliability right on time. Oh, perfect. It's just a button. You just gotta put it on the right setting. Batteries are trash, dude. There it is. It looks like a silencer on there. That thing's pretty skookum for a little unit. It's not even turning them anymore. I want to try something on those bolts though. I want to tighten them up. One each, one with the Mueller, one with the Milwaukee, 101, and then switch guns and see which they'll undo each other's bolts, see which one will do it. And watch the hater comments flow in about, well, if you put like a 12 amp hour battery on the Milwaukee, and if you like would have done this and done that, well, it doesn't matter, because this is real world. So if it doesn't do it in the field, then it's irrelevant what happens on your test bench. Torque Test channel. I'm just kidding. We love you guys. A real world test for you guys. Not no laboratory test here. I'm gonna compare the this little stubby we got from Mueller and my Milwaukee big 1/2-inch drive. We'll see. I don't know, I haven't been super happy with that Milwaukee one, so it's just an opportunity for me to shit on it really. Fully charged, 8 amp battery. Brush off the charger. Let's see if this even fits in there. The Mueller fits nice, but this one, it's already a loss if I have to use an extension. I don't know, bit of an angle, but who cares? And we'll do 2 side by each here. That's about the same as the other ones. I'm gonna get all these other ones just loose because I feel like people are gonna argue that the Loctite was more set up on one than the other. Anything for you precious fanboys and your precious toolios, precious red tools. Don't you ever fucking sacrilegious Church of Milwaukee. I'm just gonna put those in loose so that the Loctite don't set. So Mueller's, and then these are Milwaukee. So now we use the Mueller to take out the Milwaukee ones and vice versa. So let's try this one first. Did 1. 2. Mueller. Oh, that's pretty good. With a fresh battery. Yeah. Guess I'll eat my words. Just kidding. I still stand by it. This thing at least works if there's air in it, so. But that's pretty impressive considering the size difference alone, right? I mean, I actually half thought it wouldn't do it because this thing's such a piece of shit sometimes. Colossal piece of dog shit. So there you have it, some real world testing. I mean, pound for pound, I'd still think the Mueller kicks its ass. It works when there's air in it. The Milwaukee doesn't work even if there's a fresh battery in it half the time. It like rattles itself apart. That's one thing I never really liked about them is they just seem like they're noisemakers a lot of time. Josh doesn't get enough credit. Everybody always shouts out Brandon because I always yell at Brandon. But everyone forgets the other guy behind the camera. Literally driving in his own truck here to bring us hoses because I'm a big idiot who forgot to grab the hoses the night before. I couldn't get to the hose shop in time because I was working till like 11 last night. So Josh was the man and he went and grabbed him this morning for me to bring him out here. Thanks, Josh. Everybody thank him now. You better fucking thank him. Without Josh, we wouldn't have half the shit we do. Everybody forgets Josh until it's time to do Josh things, you know? So then they all need a Josh. Yeah, this is Media Josh. He's been with these guys since I first started working with them, and get yourself a Josh. Without them, there wouldn't be this. So I would just be alone with my thoughts out here in the woods. Because I don't have the time or patience to fucking... I keep seeing these comments, you guys need your own YouTube channel. Like, no. Nope. No thanks. You guys don't even know what the Brandon and Josh look like. You just know that you guys miss out on a lot of really good jokes. Because we gotta be very, very careful what we put in our final edit. So, this sucks to suck, Snowflake. Haha. The funny thing is we have such a diverse crew, like actually. That's the kicker. So we are proof that words are just f***ing words, and you know, we're a little past hurt feelings and shit like that. We're all grown-ups here who like to laugh. So
Hey Brandon, you on the radio?
I'm here, Josh.
Hey Cam.
Yeah, you're like 2 minutes from us.
Alright, see you soon.
See ya. Bye. Yeah, we got radios because there's no cell service out here. Hello? Yeah. I don't fucking care. Just fucking do it. What? That was a fake phone call, by the way. Speak of the Josh. Yeah! Ah, he's here. He's coming. And now I'm gonna throw hoses on here, put the track on. I got a new boat anchor, by the way. Thank you very much. I took your feedback and I ignored it. Someone's saying, get a Milwaukee 1-inch. I'm like, nope. Nope, I need this to work every fucking time out here. But thanks for the feedback, I appreciate it. We're gonna take all these Toolios back for now and just get the hoses routed. I gotta get new fittings actually in there too. Hey, shout out to Tom. Shout out to Tom at Coast Hose. He's a good guy. It's nice to work with good vendors, and Tom is a good vendor. Let's get these in. This isn't a BSP port plug. This is a BSP regular fitting, like a BSP to BSP fitting hose fitting union. Tom gave me the right fittings. Can always count on him. So this one we don't need the little steel spacer ring here, because it actually gets recessed in the like an ORB, similar to that. If you're familiar with ORB, they look almost the same, but not quite. So this one is made to have an O-ring in here. This one is made to just have a hose fitting screwed in and seal on these tapered parts, right? So when it's in a hose, it seals here. On a pipe or anything, it seals here. What I've done in the past is I cut off the one side, grab the ORF that I'm gonna use, cut off the other threaded portion on that, and then you'll have one half and just TIG them together, and you can get away with it that way as well sometimes. It's not ideal, but it's a heck of a lot better than using a f***ing bonded O-ring and doing it bojangy, you know. Hey, it's me again, GoPro Cam. Make a little bowl in the dirt for all our oil to drop into. Cause I think some's gonna come out. Ejecto-cedo, cuz. My hose is a little bit too long. Well, it's better to be too short than too long. I'm coming out. Go in there.
That plug's really good.
Yeah, you f***ing shoved her in the pee hole there. Oh! 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 F***ing nasty. Ah! Because you'd hate for it to be too short, so let's add an extra ½ an inch. And that only happens like 3 or 4 or 10 times before it's like a foot too long. I'm gonna pull it from inside and kind of pull it so that it pulls through with a come along. Hi again, it's me, your boy. Can you pass me those, pass me a 24 mil? Oh, this is nice having camera guys, you can just order them around. Case drain. So this goes, the case drain goes straight back to a return manifold. So if you ever have to drain one of these or do some work on these, sometimes you just put a vacuum on your tank and it'll pull that oil and keep it from drooling out if you have to leave it open for an extended amount of time. Yeah. Well, that concludes under here. Oh, damn it. Now that it's on, now we're good. So stop your bitching, Cam. It's just a f***ing hose. It's apprentice shit. Okay. Here. Oh, I was freaking out that this one was a little too short now. Like the other ones are a little too long and these ones are too short. What are you trying to do to me, Tom? Got enough in there to run her for now. That'd be good. Let's see. Will she start? First try. See if we can flop it back on. Try. Okay, it's always easier with another set of hands. Oh, you're almost there. Yeah.
Nice and easy. While pushing out.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, keep doing that. There you go. Fucking easy.
No, not on camera.
He makes it look easy. That's why he's the fucking operator. I'm just a mechanic. That's pretty good though, yeah. Yeah, wherever works, man. Okay. Yeah, that's going. It's going. Yeah. Yeah, keep going. Yep. Yeah. Just lift it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And just lift it and roll it. There you go. Easy. After that, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you guys next time. I'm just saying exactly what they told me to say. And you guys are getting fucking mad at me for saying it. Just kidding. Service truck feature. Preston DeWitt. Truck right here. What kind of body is that? Is it a Summit? Anyway, nice truck. Thanks for the pictures. Cool top kick. Daddy likey. Is it 4-wheel drive? I can't tell. Keep sending them and we'll keep throwing them up there for you. I'm just gonna pick the coolest one. We're gonna vote on it maybe in the office kind of thing. And do a little giveaway, give you some swag. Some swag. For now, we can only send you flat stuff, like stickers and stuff, but eventually, maybe if we get our together, we'll be able to send you hats and shirts and whatever, and tools or something. I don't know. Mueller wrench extenders, maybe. Hi, Oz, and Terry, and Sal, and Chad, and Eat, Farm, Pray. Eat, Pray, Love. Pray, Farm, Sleep. Is it? What is it? Eat, Sleep, Farm. Yeah, hey, we appreciate those. Well, we appreciate all you guys, but those guys are better than you because they've been here the longest and they always comment and always positive. I'm just kidding. We appreciate all the positive comments when they come out. I'm just a dude and you guys are just dudes too, so we can do dude things together. We can do dudes together. Whatever, man. So fucking what? What are you gonna do about it? Hope you guys like this. Like channel, subscribe, comment, like, comment, like, subscribe, comment, like. Just do it all. Support us, supporting you, support me. Join our network. Come along with me. Let's go. Get in the fucking truck.